Hello guys, I hope you guys are doing great. This is Grandma Vicky, a special person for me, for my family. And I've always wanted to have that moment with you. Before we really started and doing film, we all had a huge steel party. So we wanna spare you guys that. Hello. My name is Bricia, your mindset and transformation coach. I'm on a mission and a purpose now to help women who has been depressed, who's been physically, sexually, emotionally abused, heal from that trauma, walk their entire beauty so they can serve to the godly purpose they were called to be. And most of you guys never probably heard my story, but I always mention a special person that was there, especially when I was grieving my son, when I lost my son. And this is Grandma Vicky. This woman in the background, I was telling her again, reminding her, because she knows I love her. She knows that, right? Mm-hmm. She knows I love her. She's our mom. We call her mom here. I have my mom that I love dearly. Her mom, she's in the background. And this is our mom here. Our mom, our grandma, all the kids call her grandma. But this woman is the one that was there when my family was not there. How beautiful. She was the family that I wish I would talk about. You were born in America, but you're African, right? So
don't
I
look African.
Yeah, but she has such a big heart. And as you're watching this, I told her it's going to be 5 or 10 minutes because I want you guys to know where people are coming from. When people are telling you their stories, you might see them when the event happened. How long ago was it?
Well, I moved here 11 years ago, and that's when we became eye friends. And we became eye friends in 2010.
Yeah, but how long ago did I love when I lost my? It's almost 9 years, right? That I lost my son. But it's more.
When did your mom come here?
They come in 11.
So it was in 2010.
Yeah. So it's almost.
Excuse me, just you want to turn. That's fine. Turn it off.
It's almost 10 years ago that happened. But again, this woman, she's not only a woman. Anytime I come in town, I must see her. It doesn't matter if it's at 2 a.m., 1 a.m. She's that precious to me. The whole family, she has adopted everybody. The kids call her grandma. But let me tell you something. There's a quote of Maya Angelou that I always quote all the time. And if you know me dearly, or personally, or if you met me once in your life, you know that I love cooking. All right? That's not a joke, right? And Grandma Vicky, in Africa, we don't cook the cookies and stuff. She's the one who taught me how to make the Christmas cookies. The little tips, that was missing in my plate, okay? And we had great time. We had great memories. I still have great memories. And she's the one who taught me. She gave me 3 main lessons when somebody is going through a major breakdown. And those lessons are the one that I still apply today, years later. And she thought I forgot about her. I've forgotten about him. And I reminded her about what she told me. Those were the one who helped me be resilient. Those are the one who picked myself when I was down to the point that I almost committed suicide. But those advices were the one she gave me when I almost gave up. Just a little story behind. I told you that at the age of 11, I was sexually abused. I was raped. And as the result, I became pregnant. And did you even know that I never told her that? Because I was carried that shame inside of me for more than 20 years. I never told anybody that I was ashamed. I was afraid. I was nobody. And I lived with that mask. And probably you listen to that story, think that, oh, this woman is looking like she's going good. She thinks that she got all together. She looks like she got it together. Sis, today is a special day for me because it's Mommy Self-Care Day. And Mommy Self-Care Day come to the moment where I realized that I've been putting everybody in front. I've been always there for everybody. I've always been taking care of everybody, my sister, everybody. Like you call me at 1 a.m. everything. Even when I was the president of the organization, I've always been there for everybody. But at the end of the day, when I went home, look at the self in my mirror, I was always desperate. I was always crying. I was always miserable, but nobody knew it. Because they always, I mean, she got it. And think I was there cooking. I mean, always there. There was no birthday that I was not attending. There was no thing that I was not there for everybody. I was always there for everybody. But yet I was killing myself inside a bit. And when I realized that I was killing myself a little bit, I realized that it's time that I needed to put myself first. It was time that I needed to stop focusing on other, because again, in order to give, okay, you have to be. And I was dying inside. I was looking cute from the outside. I still look cute, don't I? But again, I never took a moment just for me. So the mommy self-care day moment is a moment that I focus on me. And if you're a woman, if you're a mom or your mom to be, wife, sister, whatever you are, student, I urge you to make yourself a priority. I love this woman because, again, I was saying to come back. The lesson she told me, when you go into the thickest, worst, strongest, baddest, I don't know, ugliest moment in your life, this woman was the one who cooked the meal for me when I lost my son. I was locking myself in my apartment I was living in because I didn't want to talk to nobody. I spent days without showering. It's not a lie, it's my story. I spent days without wanting to eat because I wanted to kill myself. The only thing I had in mind was to die. But this one will come every single day. She will make a fresh meal. Leave it at the porch. I'm so happy that today she's still living because I'm not telling in the past. That's what I wanted you to see. That when I tell my story, I'm not making that up. She was there. She was the only family I had in town because my family wasn't there except my sister. She was the one who cooked for me a meal so I can eat because I didn't want to eat. Y'all, I didn't want to eat because I wouldn't be eating and thinking about my son who was there. I didn't even know how they're going to bury him. At the same time, I was thinking about my son. I was thinking about my mom who just had the stroke because of that. So I was messed up. But this woman stood for me. This woman held my hand. This woman prayed for me. This woman came and mourned with me. And she became family. She became family to the point that years later, she helped me grow to become the woman that I am. She helped me be successful. Because I know a lot of people talk about success, the amount of the dollar that you have, American standard. But this woman helped me here. She would talk about the Bible. She was the first one who sit down and read me the Bible. Tell me how much Jesus loves me. Tell me how he wants me to survive and thrive and not die. She's the one who told me there was hope. And I want her to tell you exactly. She might describe a little bit how I was during that time. And toward that, I want her to tell you and give you personally the key she gave me, the counsel she gave me during those moments when you are facing the storm in your life. Come on, Vicky.
Well, there are 4 things that I usually do when I face any kind of a trial. And one is I love the Lord my God with all my heart and all my soul and all my mind. And so I want to focus on him. That my whole focus is not on myself, but on God. And I feast my eyes upon Jesus. There's a song in the Bible, in a Baptist hymn that says, "Feast your eyes upon Jesus, look full in his wonderful face, and the things of earth will grow strangely dim in the light of his glory and grace." And I would have, and then other songs as well. And I get in his word, and I stay in his word, and I read scripture, and I pray like crazy. And then the 4th thing I do is I do for other people, because doing for other people brings joy to your life, and it takes your mind off of your problems so that you can focus on others instead of yourself, focus on God instead of yourself. So those are my 4 keys to any kind of trial, whether it's hurting all the time, which I do, or whether it's the death of a daughter by suicide, or whether it's the death of many of my siblings. It's difficult, but I know every time that God's going to be faithful, that He is going to see me through, and that I should not dwell on what's happening to me in my life, but dwell on Him. And in my life, I hope that my legacy for my life will be that I have served Him and I've served others.
I love you, girl.
I love you too.
And really, that's what she said. It's a legacy. And I'm telling you, serving others, it's what I do every single day. Serving others is what I do. When I share my story, it's not for you to be sad or be crying and stuff. No, I want you to be aware that trauma is real, that depression is real, y'all. It's not about, even as a Christian, you can be depressed. So when I bring awareness of really like minding, like really taking care of your mind, taking care of your body, taking care of what you eat, taking care about what you think, taking care about your surrounding, it is real, y'all. It is real, guys. It is real. Because again, at the end of the day, you only have one mind, one body. And I know we are all Christian, majority. You know, I'm a coach. I'm a Christian coach, and I always come back and refer to the Bible because that's the best. I mean, the book by excellence that teach you wisdom, that teach you intelligence, that teach you everything. And like she said, that's what Jesus shows us, because we all living. That's our example. Hi, beautiful. Hi, beautiful. How are you? And that's why He teaches us. Like whenever you're doing with something, it's not about you. Forget about yourself. And think about someone that is in need. Go serve. Go be useful. Go be there for somebody that is like in the worst situation that you are. And that's what you say, like a legacy. And then again, that's how my legacy is going to be. Like, you probably will meet her through my live. You know, my live videos now, we all virtual, most likely. But you probably came to my house or my little apartment at the time. I remember like hosting, I don't know, 30, 40, 50 people. I don't even know. But that's just the kind of legacy that you want. When people meet me like 20 years later, be like, oh my God, Bricia, I remember the cake that you used to make when we were a student. I remember the tea that you made me when I was pregnant. I remember, I mean, those are a lot of things that have no price. But they are just like priceless to me. Because again, like she said, that's the legacy you want to leave. That's the legacy. How do people are going to remember about you when you're gone? Nobody doesn't take your house, take your, I don't know, take your jewelry. Yes, we all want the jewelry, grandma jewelry and stuff. But again, you want to cherish those memories. We want to appreciate the people that have always been there for you. We want to tell them you love them. Touch their hair, like look at them when they're still here. Cry with them when they're crying. That's how it is. Jesus said, mourn in the morning. Be happy with people who are happy. So mommy self-care is saying that, yes, you're there, mom. You're there always for everybody. But again, you have to be there for you. You probably been raped. You probably been having sexual molestation. You probably went to a divorce, which is the worst than ever. Because again, divorce means that your soul has been separated brutally by somebody, okay, that you love dearly. And you never spoke to anybody. You never been to a counselor because you think that you're Christian strong. You never spoke. Nobody knew exactly what happened 20 years ago, 30 years ago. But let me tell you, Mom, without you knowing, you killed yourself little by little. And again, I didn't want us to be long. I told her, I promise it's not going to be that long. But I want you to leave that. You have to make yourself a priority. If you don't have the strength to pick yourself up, I don't know what you're going through right now. I want you to remember one thing. Your children are going to be happy when they see you happy. Your children are going to look at yourself when you pick yourself up, even for that, whatever, they mislead you or mistreat you, whatever, they're going to look at you and say, no, Mom, you've been through a lot, but you survived. You didn't only survive, you thrive. So I want you to pick yourself up. Take a shower. Put a nice cologne, perfume, put on your best makeup, girl. Gift yourself the gift of life. Take that good bath. Don't wait until you have it all. And again, go to Dollar Tree. Get a baking soda. Okay, put in your hot bath. Put some lotion on it. put some olive oil, put some essential oil. Girl, relax. Self-care doesn't mean that you have to spend the whole money. No, that has nothing to do. It might be needed that sometimes you just need a break from everybody. Turn off your phone. Don't talk to nobody. Go on your prayer room. Go on your Jesus room, whatever you call it, and just be with the Lord. Go on your knees. Pray and ask God for forgiveness. Ask God for the strength that you need. God, ask God for the wisdom that you need in that situation. That's what self-care means. Take care of your soul. Take the time to heal. Don't do the mistake that I had. As soon as I did, and I always say that's the worst mistake. I jump in and went and keep on going with my study like nothing happened. I never give myself the grace of grieving. And you need to do it. You need to do it. So y'all, I wanted everybody to meet Grandma Vicky. I always mention her, but I never had the privilege to show it as an honor. When she says, I was like, yeah, thank you. So I was excited, and I want you guys to know that we all have a story. I hope we meet one day at the conferences or stuff, doing my coaching. But I want you to tell you that it is true. If this woman wasn't there for me, you probably never had your coach today. If this woman did not pray for me, I wouldn't be here. If this woman never cooked for me during those moments, I would have never eaten. I would have killed myself. I would have even died. So again, healing starts in the community. It might be your church. It might be your friend. You might have a grandma, special Grandma Vicky in your life like us. You have to learn to appreciate the people. Value their money, and you value your money more than you value your material possession. Never take anybody for granted. Never. Never. Cherish every moment. And remember that nobody's going to take care of you but yourself. Why? Because you have your mission and the divine purpose and calling to fulfill. You may have gone through a lot, but you're still here. So I want to tell you, God, get up, pick yourself up, put on that best makeup, and go serve the world. Because what? The world needs what you have. And the world wants you. Someone is there waiting for you to say, now, hey, I'm there, I want to serve. She says serve. And that's the word I'm going to leave you guys. So I'm going to wish you again a happy self-care, the mommies. Learn to take care of you. Because again, you have to learn to put on your oxygen mask first. Focus on your healing. Focus on your grieving. Take the time that it takes. But again, you have a friend of Jesus. There's a song that as you were saying the word, I remember it said that, all my hope is in Jesus. Thank God my yesterday is gone. All my sins are forgiven. I have been washed by the blood. And I love this old song. But again, songs are all, again, it's another, I always say musical tip. You listen to worship music when you're going down. Listen to worship music when you wake up. Set the environment. Because again, your mind is going to be cluttered. So either replace it with positive thoughts. It's either the negative thoughts. You think about the person that is gone. It's normal. But again, set up the atmosphere and put those music. I'm telling you, music will calm your soul. Music will heal you. And music will relax you. Guys, I'm going to leave you by saying that. Remember that you're born for a purpose. So never ever compare your life. Know your story. Know the moment that you're going through right now with someone else's experience. I want you to embrace your uniqueness because you were born unique. You have a unique gift. You have a unique story that the world needs to know. So go serve. Go tell your story. And just be you. You're beautiful. I love you guys. That was a little story with Mama Vicky that I love dearly. Thank you. We love you. And I see you guys in my next pop-up. I'm enjoying my special moment with a special person. And I hope, you guys will take it for granted. Will not take it for granted. And listen to the advice she gave you guys. Go serve someone. Go deeply in the word, right? Forget about yourself. And again, that's how God will heal you. When you do something for God, He will do it for you. All right? Love you guys. Say bye, Grandma Vicky. Thank you.